Nothing's changed.
I can't protect him. Were you a big Quantum Leap fan for the original run, and how excited were you for this?
I was, I watched the show. I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't catch every episode. Scott Bakula's a buddy. I've loved him forever. He and his wife Chelsea and I did a film together, many years ago, and so it's all a little incestuous. But was really thrilled to be asked, to come on and do this. Raymond Lee, who I'm thrilled for him. He is fantastic. He is proving his leading man chops. He is shouldering the responsibility of being number one on the call sheet in such a fine fashion. He had done a beautiful arc on Prodigal Son. Remember, he played Halston's boyfriend, the cameraman. And also Chris Grismer was our producing director of the second season. And I think it might have actually been Chris who had worked with me intimately, not only as an actor but a director, who thought I could bring the requisite gravitas and mystery to this role. It was wonderful to work with him again. So there was just a lot of reason to be excited, about stepping into this world, which it's doing great. It continues to do great, and hopefully I've contributed a bit to the mythos of it all.
I leap into other people to change history for the better.
Incredible.
So you're on board with the time traveler thing?
Who am I this time?
You are a spy.
Awesome.
How did the opportunity to play Shepard Barnes come up?
I think they heard I make a really good shepherd's pie, and they said that's the guy we. It's funny because I made a Thanksgiving shepherd's pie recently. No, I really do think that it was probably Chris Grismer, because he's not just a director for hire. He is, helping to run the show, and I think when this character came up, they maybe had a short list. I don't know. I'm glad I was on it, and I'm also glad that he didn't have to look like James Bond. That they could cast somebody like me. Shepard Barnes, Cairo bureau chief, in 1961. You don't automatically think of Lou Diamond Phillips, but somebody did, and I'm thrilled that they did, because to me that exhibits thinking outside the box, and not just doing your typical kind of casting. I know that Chris, since he knows me, probably felt like this would be something that would appeal to me, and that I could bring an interesting wrinkle to it. And then beyond that, I gotta say, stepping into this and throwing out some ideas like the fedora, like the glasses, and having everybody on the creative team go with it, it's like, yay! I get to create a look that I haven't really done yet. For me, at this point in my career, and God knows how many credits on IMDb, to do something different and new and iconic is always fun.
Actually, I did want to point out, and I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, and I don't know if you got to see the episode and you caught it. Deborah Pratt's really good at doing these Easter eggs, and they threw in a little LDP Easter egg in there with some music.
I haven't seen the episode yet. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say,
I will be looking for that, or listening for that, as the case may be.
I will
That's
just say,
hilarious.
Lou Diamond Phillips fans are going to be in for a very special treat when they see this episode. I will say that.
Okay, I'm intrigued and excited myself.
The day the LA riots began.
There's no way out now.
Area 51. It's UFOs. I'm in the future. We are in serious trouble.
How is this possible?
This is the butterfly effect to end all butterfly effects.
If you could travel anywhere in time, where would you go and what would you do?
Wow. I've been asked this, and just having been a theater student, being a theater major really, and done all the studying and whatnot, and a writer, and Shakespearean London would be amazing. I'm such an Anglophile when it comes to that, just that period of time, or any one of the courts, to be quite honest. I'm sure right off the bat, I would be amazed at how much stinkier it is than in romance novels. But, you know, I mean, there are fascinating periods in history that I don't know. I would love to go back. I mean, I'm a big fan of I'm a big reader. So historical fiction. I'm about to start Ken Follett's new one. I've read a lovely young female writer named Amanda Skenendorf. I've read 4 of her books, and each one of them is set in a different period and so beautifully realized that it's amazing. Man, I think, you know, to go back to Humphrey Bogart's Hollywood, you know. Oh, that would be amazing as well. So I mean, there's just so many places that have a romantic notion for me. That, you know, it'd be nice to be a fly on the wall in some of those situations.
New episodes of Quantum Leap air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on NBC. I'm Sari Cohen. Lou Diamond Phillips, thank you for joining us.
Never punched a Nazi before. Felt pretty good. I never know where. This is insane! Or who I'm gonna be. It's the adventure of a lifetime.
Quantum Leap, October 4th.